A wise man once said, "Hi, I'm Brickroad, and this is a terrible idea." Well, I'm Laula, and this is an even worse idea. Don't mind the graphical glitch up at the top, you don't see anything. So here's what happened. Brickroad's playing Castlevania, and he wants to do the whole game on one continue because he has something to prove to himself by conquering his childhood nemesis. Ah, damn it, I wanted the crap. It spawned after I went in the door! Anyway, he keeps grabbing the knife. The knife keeps screwing him over. He keeps complaining about how terrible the knife is. I suggest, you know what would be really cool? Ow! Is if someone played through the entire game using just the knife. And he responds with... You can't knife those guys, okay. He responded with, quote, "Let us know when you record it." Needless to say, it had to happen. It was not optional. Gotta jump those guys. So killing one-tile-high enemies is gonna suck. Anyway, the goal is to do this with just the knife. Okay, I think it dropped an item here, but the magic powers that I've been granted by Chareywolf have proven to be stronger. So what this means is I can't run out of hearts, and I can't pick up any sub-weapons. I also can't use the whip, but that's not a problem. Oh, if I grab a sub-weapon, it kills my double. That's a problem. Come on, get down there. I don't know if you can knife those. Ow. Well, I went and looked up Game Genie codes to achieve the effect I was looking for, and they didn't work! And I couldn't figure it out, so Chareywolf was kind enough to give me some raw memory values that do what I need to do. And thus it was foretold. And this means that I've had to re-record just this episode, but that's fine. It also means that I can't say this is the first time I've ever played Castlevania, because I played it for, about half an hour just prior to this. Huh, you get a bonus if you kill 2 enemies at the same time. That's cute. See, I'm learning new things about this game because, as stated, I ain't never played it before. Ugh, the candles are gonna suck! Ugh, candles at knife level are just terrible and need to be stabbed immediately. Yeah, you can't grab those with just the thing. Oh, nope. Okay. So, yeah, this game is basically me responding to a challenge to play, a ridiculous game in a ridiculous way, and me, being insane, have decided to do it. Ow, don't die. I mean, it's not fatal anymore because I don't have... Ow! I have magic powers that allow me to keep the knife if I die. What? He throws fireballs? I've never seen him do that before. Ow! And there goes my first life. Oh, no, don't go that way. Ow! Oh, see, this is my double. And he instinctively went up to whip that candle. No, don't do it. But yeah, other than getting candles out of the way, I have no reason at all to stab candles, because my hearts are always going to be 5. It will never change. That value is locked. I also will always have the knife, even when I'm not supposed to have anything like at the very opening cutscene there, where if Simon somehow has a sub-weapon, despite the fact that it's not supposed to be physically possible for him to have a sub-weapon, then it loads erroneous sprite data, and sad things happen. Ugh! problem is I have to friggin' jump to throw the knife, and I can only throw one at a time. Get stabbed, bat! That went significantly better than the last time I played this game. Maybe it's because I actually have unlimited permanent knives. Maybe. Please. Oh. Oh, that's a problem. That's a problem. I'll just have to remember to do something about that whenever I kill the boss. But yeah, don't grab any sub-weapons, because I've got my triple knives. And this is the problem with re-recording an episode, because I don't know what I said in the last one that I need to re-say, and what was just me cursing the game for doing stuff like that. See, you still got a knife. Normally I wouldn't have a knife, and I'd be really sad. And now I have a knife. 2 knives. I already had one. Damn it. Yeah, I don't think there's any way to throw a knife that way on a ladder. And it's unfortunate. That was not a knife. What are you doing? The other advantage to having the double is I'm not gonna... If I try to throw a knife while another knife is on the screen and I don't have a double, then Simon will try to whip. And that would violate my no whip policy that I have instigated. You son of a bitch. Whatever. But it's a bag. It's not supposed to be a bag. It's supposed to be my knife. Get stabbed. There's my triple. Thanks. I don't know why it was there instead of where it's supposed to be. Go. Oh, no, 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 no. So normally if that Medusa hits you, you fall in the pit and die. This has happened more times than I can possibly count. Because, as we've established, I am both crazy and terrible at this game. However... Why is it there? However... Twice, that Medusa head has hit me, and I landed on that platform. Both times, I immediately walked into the pit. The first time, I actually walked backwards into the pit. Yeah! I don't know why I decided that was a good idea. It's not, guys. Don't grab that boomerang or you'll lose your double. Don't grab that stopwatch or you'll lose your double! That was a triple that just fell in the hole. I'm upset now. I'm gonna throw knives at nobody because I'm upset. Actually, it's probably a good idea because I might stab the Medusa as it spawns on the screen. There we go. Get out of here. Well, this is awkward. Yeah, kinda running out of things. Don't grab that. Slowly running out of things to talk to. You can tell I haven't done this in a while. This is the first batch of new content that this channel has had in several years. The previous videos were pre-recorded. I can't stab the ghost! Oh my god, I can't kill the ghost! Ghosts are terrible now! Ghosts are the worst thing. This guy, however, is trivial. Oh, sweet, my triple. I was like, can't do that. Ugh. I had problems last time trying to throw knives at this asshole, and I paid for my hubris. Well, not my hubris, my lack of skill as a result. Enemies take more hits from the knife because it does as much damage as your level 1 whip, which is less than your level 2 and 3 whips, which you will almost always have since the first candle that you ever whip will be a whip upgrade. So you should never be walking around with a little wimpy wimp. With a little wimpy whip. That is the correct way to say that word. Just keep going. It's not worth trying to kill this ghost because he will wreck you. Oh, especially at the top of the screen when I can't jump to lure him into the path of my knives. The first Medusa's head comes from the... No, it doesn't. Not worth it to whip any candles because... Yeah. Ooh! Oh, I can't kill the snakes! This is gonna be interesting. Oh, well, I mean, I guess I could just stand up there. Ugh! Ugh! Making grunting noises because I'm scared for my life! Medusa, you're dodging my knives. You can't be doing that. Girl, you can't be doing that. Can't be doing that. Can't be doing that either. Why are you on the ground? Ugh, we're out of time. Come on. Oh, nice backwards jump. Help me, though. I might have screwed her pattern somehow, because she's usually not stuck down there. That's usually not a thing that happens. By the way, this game has meat. If you eat it, you'll restore some health. It's never enough. These spikes are one-hit kills. I got spiked once, like that. This is the game over screen. Isn't it lovely? We're leaving. Promised myself I wouldn't sing along to the music, even if it's great. That's a double, not a whip upgrade. Usually, since that can happen sometimes and it's terrible, it's usually, why would you do that? But now since I have a permanent knife, I don't actually care. Can't knife that guy. Stab. I just told myself that I promised myself I wouldn't start singing. As mentioned, you can tell it's been a while. Get stabbed. In addition to my voice being all screwy, that's not a knife. What are you doing? That's what I'm looking for. In addition to my voice just getting upset at being used. Oh no, what a terrible fate. Take this hallway slow and steady. Normally you just rush it, but knives don't let you do that. There's a reason people hate this thing. I'm trying to prove them wrong. I'm not doing a good job. I mean, I'm sure if I were better at this game, then I could do a quote-unquote legit knife run, which would involve just running through the level, don't die, and use the whip occasionally. A perfect player could theoretically, since everything in this game is fixed to a degree, theoretically could just knife all of the... dodge all the enemies, knife only the candles that have good things in them. Like that! Don't get that one. And finish the game without using the whip, just the knife, without using magical game codes like I have done, because I am, in fact, not a burly man. Sometimes these guys, ow, drop stuff. Okay, we're gonna stab him from down here since I can't get fireballed. Sometimes that happens. I don't care. So this takes a little bit longer. That's fine. Just run from the ghost. Usually those guys are not scary, but now that I can't actually kill them, maybe. I'm also gonna knife all these candles because I don't really have any use for what's in any of them. Okay, that one maybe. Boom! What the? Huh. I think the game bugged out for a second there. There was a... I'll have to catch that on the replay. Ow! See, she's up here where she's supposed to be this time. Ow. What's up with that? Okay, now she's not. Ugh. See, she starts out where I can hit her, and then she's like, "Oh, that's how you play the game. I'm gonna go over here where you can't hit me, and I'm gonna throw snakes at you. You can't kill the snakes because you're playing a stupid game." Damn it! Medusa's not hard! You can run in there at full life and just beat on her with the whip, and she falls over and dies. Oh, why'd I do that? But as mentioned, and as mentioned again, that didn't hit me. I'm not sure why you think that hit me, but it didn't. You are very mistaken. Whoop! Whoop! Ghost is terrible and they need to run away! Oh, that stupid candle! That's why I kill candles, because they can absorb it. Knives were meant for other people. Just stand here and knife this guy, and he didn't, have anything to say about it, but I also need to stand up here to knife the other guy. So don't need to throw the knives right away, because if I time it right... Hey, that fireball dropped a triple. Nice! And it despawned right before I got there. This is gonna be a long game. Ow! Boom! And there it was again. That the player-enemy thing kind of moves to the middle right half of the screen. No! Nope! I think I just have to pile as much damage on her when she's at the right spot as I possibly can, because eventually she'll start doing this, where I can't actually hit her. This is gonna be a long fight. I'm supposed to take damage there, or there. Dang it! No, I'm not gonna... And this is why, when I told people what I was doing, they said, "Dude, you are clinically insane. Don't do it. Stop. Save yourself." How much time do I have left? Cut that out. You know what? I can just adjust the... behind-the-scenes stuff. This is a professional Let's Play. Don't get spiked. Don't get spiked. Don't get spiked. Nobody wants to get spiked. I'll kill that candle now before Ghost Man comes to give me a hard time. Brickroad has gone on record to say that... No, not down, not there. Castlevania is a game all about route memorization. Now, the routes that Brick has shown are very effective when you can whack things with your whip, but as Simon now no longer actually has a melee attack, you're welcome. None of those strategies are valid. None of them. Absolutely none of them. Except for the get the hell out of dodge strategy. That's always valid. Yeah, just... What am I thinking whipping the candles in there? I don't need to. No! Ow. Yeah, see, when you just throw knives at her non-stop, it's a lot easier. So what if I take a couple of stupid hits in the first half of the battle? Now I can just trade damage with her. If she ever gets within vulnerable hit range... There, got her. Medusa down! Nope! Go into the mummy. So this holy water right here, not there, here. No, it's here. Yeah. If you're playing this game legit, by which I mean you're actually trying to be good at it and not impress people on the interbuds who you've never actually met, Fleamen die from knives. This is good information. Oop. Okay, they sometimes jump into the knives. Sometimes. Fleamen are gonna suck with this build. Oh, that's gonna be painful. Holy water is the best weapon, because it stays on screen, and it locks people down with the hitbox, and they don't like it. Oh, this is a bad time. So sometimes that ghost appears, and sometimes he doesn't. And sometimes I get wrecked. Is there meat somewhere around here? There's like meat right at the beginning of the stage, but you could never possibly need it. No. No! No! I can't! You can't use knives while you're in front of staircases. Whip. Holy water I can't use. Ow! There's another ghost I don't recognize the existence of. I do not recognize your sovereignty, Mr. Ghost. Okay, you can just run off screen, Mr. Fleaman. Oh, I can't knife him, he's up too high. The problem with Fleaman is there's no tell as to whether they're going to do a short hop, which sucks for you, or a long for them. You were supposed to throw the knife there. You didn't do it. Just throw the knife! There we go. Sometimes I have him jump in the air and throw a knife, and he's like, I don't wanna. I don't feel like throwing knives today. I'd rather stab people with them, but Simon doesn't know how to stab people with knives. I'm kind of sad about re-recording this now, just because in level 2 in the last video, which I actually didn't get to level 3 before my 30-minute self-imposed time limit. Oh my god! Oh my god! What? Oh, this skeleton's terrible. You can't kill him. I did this whole spiel about how Simon doesn't know how to use boomerangs because he's an orphan. But it's not as funny the second time. Even if it's the second time, it's not the second time for you, it's the second time for me, and that's what matters. Because clearly, I'm the most important person here. Medusa hits. I gotta figure out the optimal timing to stab these guys. Okay, the Medusa just didn't want to happen there for a second. Which is usually okay, but I was kind of expecting it to. Okay. That's bad news. At least they gave me a double. I'm gonna need it. Holy shit, those guys suck. Oh, it sends me back to Medusa Head Town, living place, burg, metropolis. Terrible, Bill. I bet there's meat. We also found out that we found out in this recording here that you can't knife these things. Ow! Ugh. So this is a problem with the stage. There are 2 slabs of meat in this stage. I think there are 2 slabs of meat in every stage because that seems consistent. Stopwatch, don't grab it. Whoa, he went pretty far down there. Oh, no. Yeah, you go away. Oh, you're not supposed to jump forward, you're supposed to jump up. God, what the hell was I saying? There's I think 2 meat in every stage. The first meat I skipped because it was at the very beginning of the stage, like in that first screen with the holy water that I said don't grab. Why is there a double there? Not that I mind. It might be a knife. But the second meat is in the room with the boss. And you're actually not supposed to grab it because, at least if you're using the whip, it's a safe spot. The mummies cannot reach you. Spoiler alert, mummies are the boss of the stage. God damn it, every time I jump to try and get him. I just gotta get him to despawn. Ow! I got 7 hits on him and they take 8. Oh, that was a sad day. Yeah, this is what you gotta do to take these guys out with the knives. That's a triple! But yeah, if you're using the whip, you can set up on the spot where the meat is, and as long as you don't break the block and take the meat, then the mummies can never hit you, and you can just whip them, and they die. And it's funny. But knives don't do that because they're knives. Ow! Should not have stopped the throwing knife there. And now he's back to full health because I got knocked off the screen. Why did I do that? Okay, wait for both the fireballs. Throw knives. Throw more knives. Get to be very careful here. I'm afraid to advance because I got 1 bar of health left. This mummy fight's not happening here. I don't think I can kill the mummies with knives, even if I grab the meat. That was supposed to be a knife. Oh my god! I know Medusa's heads start happening here. Oh, this is gonna suck. Ugh! Yeah, if Medusa head came at the wrong time, which it did, then there's nothing I can do about that. Here's a whoop. It's not quite a whip, but not quite a chump either. Ow. Oh, you can't even duck the fireballs. Oh, here's the problem. I've only got 1 knife. Must have left my other knife in my other blazer. Because Simon has any amount of blazers. Go away. Go. No, 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 no. Can't fight this dragon with you on screen. I can't fight this dragon with both of you on screen. I can't fight this dragon if I'm dead. Yeah, I think we're gonna call it here. Tune in next time when I beat my head against this brick wall again. And again. And again.